Welcome back, Lake Mojave.
See if I can get another strike. In the shallow water. Shallower. The Shaolin Executioner. Did see the other day one of the creators of the Wu-Tang Clan passed away in his 50s. I'm in my 50s. Time can be very short. So you never know, man. Don't work too hard. I know that's kind of a weird thing to say, but especially right now when people are having such a hard time making ends meet, man. They keep printing money. They keep devaluing our money. They keep making everything get way more expensive. And it's a problem, man. You just gotta, you think you're doing good and then you're not. You know, you go to bed one day and you got $1,000 in the bank, and you know, you're thinking, okay, might be able to buy something, and then 2 weeks later, that thing you want, it doubled in price, and your $1,000 just basically turned into $500 in the blink of an eye. You know, you want to save for a house, and you're like, oh, if I could get on a 5-year saving plan, I can buy this house. You know, I'll save 25,000 a year or something, and I'll be able to buy a house. And then you save for 5 years, and the price of the house doubled, and you still can't afford it. And that's because they just print money. People think that inflation's caused by all kinds of things. It's really weird. People think that like McDonald's workers cause inflation because they want to raise. It's absolutely insane. The only thing that causes inflation is the expansion of the money supply. That's it. That's all it is. They print money. They devalue yours. That's all. The prices go up. Period. That's inflation. I really wish I would have caught that fish.
All right, so I'm out here now fishing on Lake Mojave, and as you can see, this place is awesome. Like, look at it; it's gorgeous. The only reason this place isn't considered one of the premier bass fishing lakes in the country, maybe even in the world, is the fact that it just gets crazy windy here all the time. I actually just Googled it, and in the Google, it said that Lake Mojave is notoriously windy because geographically it sits it like in a basin, and then there's like a channel, and so the heat in the summer, the heat comes off the rock and heats up the air, and so as the air rushes up, uh, there gets to be like a low pressure underneath it, so all the cold air comes rushing down, and it's forced down to the ground, and then it gets forced down even lower into the canyon, and so it just like whips. In that, because it's a canyon and the walls are so jagged, that as the wind's whipping through, it creates a lot of turbulence. So like the waves aren't even like just consistently waves, it's just real rough, and so it gets real nasty on Lake Mojave, even for boaters, especially for boaters. I mean, I wouldn't even consider going out here if it was going to be like super windy ever. And that's most of the time. That's why I don't get to fish Lake Mojave that much, but it's really awesome. Like crystal clear water, smallmouth fishing, largemouth fishing is top notch. But you gotta be very careful on Lake Mojave. If you just go down to Lake Havasu, apparently the geography it's set up different, so Havasu doesn't get wind, where Lake Mojave is always blowing. So you'll get great fishing on Lake Mojave. You'll get great fishing on Lake Havasu, but Havasu is always going to be way windier. So if you like this video, I got more from here. Just look in the description and you'll find a link. Thanks. Actually, I just misspoke. Lake Mojave will typically be the windier of the two lakes between Mojave and Havasu. So it's easier to plan for Mojave. Like and subscribe. Thanks. See ya. You know what? Sorry, just a little bit more on that quickly. My bad. Lake Mojave is like a known world famous like kiteboarding and sailboarding and windsurfing destination in the world. Like they have competitions there. Like it's so consistently windy all the time that like people go there to do it. And then Lake Mojave is like a world famous place for like speedboat racing. And speedboat and wind, they don't mix. I'm sure people have seen that video of that one boat that went flipping through the air like earlier this year. But wind and high speeds in boats don't mix. So Lake Mojave is definitely windy, and Lake Havasu is definitely not. See ya for real this time.